Hi everyone! In this lesson we are going to go over finding an equation of a line from the graph and finding the graph of a line from its equation. Let's get started. Let's start by graphing the line y is equal to negative 6x plus 2. We see that this line is in the slope-intercept form. That is, y is equal to mx plus c. So our slope must be negative 6 and our y-intercept must be 2. So we know right away that our line cuts the y-axis at the point 0, 2. And since the slope is negative 6, that is the change in the rise over run, or the change in y over the change in x, means that for every x value we travel to the right, we go down by 6 y units. So for 1 x unit to the right, we lose 6 y units. That's what this slope means. So graphing that, at the x value of 1, our y value will be 0 minus 6, so our next point will be 1 minus 6. Sorry, the y value for our first point is 2. So when we subtract 6 from that, we get minus 4. So 0 minus 4. Our next point is 1 minus 4. Then, as we go to the right by 1, we lose another 6. So our point at the x value of 2 will be 2 minus 4 minus 6, which is minus 10. And if we connect the points, it'll look like that, extending it in both directions. There you go. Let's go on to a second problem. First, let's find the point-slope equation for this line. So for our point-slope equation, we have y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. We can take any point on this line. Let's take this point. Our y1 is negative 1, so we plug that in, is equal to m times x minus minus 2, and now we just need to find the slope. So our slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So since we've taken this as x1, y1, we'll take this as x2, y2. And putting those in, minus 5 minus minus 1 over 4 minus minus 2 is equal to negative 6 over, sorry, this should be minus 4 over 6, which is a slope of negative 2 over 3. So plugging that into what we have y plus 1 is equal to negative 2 over 3x plus 2, which is the equation of this line in point-slope form. Now, just to be thorough, let's also try this for the slope-intercept form. We've already found that our slope is negative 2 over 3. Now we just need the y-intercept. Remember, at our y-intercept value, x is 0. So, if we know that x is 0, we can solving for what is y when x is 0. We just make x 0, and that means we multiply negative 2 over 3 by 2. So our y value That is, our y-intercept value will be negative 4 over 3 minus 1 is equal to negative 7 over 3. So finding our line in a slope-intercept form, we have y is equal to negative 2 over 3x minus 7 over 3. There you go. Now you have both forms. Just as a side note, this is also possibly the easiest way to convert between the two forms. For solving the point slope form for when x is 0, which gives you your c value, and then you can just plug that in. And you already know your slope. See you next lesson!